Hi everybody! Welcome once again to the Stevie B Show. As always, I'm Stevie B. Well, I am very excited to have two special guests today. They are an actor and producer of the soon-to-be-released film Ocean Child. Please say hello to my guest, Marilyn Swick.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Yeah.
Hi.
And
Hello.
actor Alex Bensley,
Yes,
right?
that is
All right,
me.
I got it.
Thank you. Yep.
Yeah. So, Alex,
Good job.
guys, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Really
you for
excited.
inviting us.
Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
I'm so glad we got in touch. We know each other through a mutual
Yeah.
friend, Kayla Caulfield,
Yeah.
who was on my show not too long ago. So, Marilyn, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, how when you got started in show business?
Yeah, sure. Well, decades ago, back in the day in high school, I started as a model in Columbus, Ohio.
Oh.
And then I got into acting and have stayed with it on and off. You know, when real life gets in the way, sometimes we have to take a little break. And I've stayed with it. I'm really excited and proud to be a SAG-AFTRA actor. Also a screenwriter and director-producer of my own content. And yeah.
Yeah. Alex, can you tell us a little bit about your background? Did you always wanted to be an actor yourself? Or?
Well, I think when I was growing up, I would actually go out to dinner with my family, and my brother would tell these stories, and I would act them out. And this is when I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I think my mom saw something in me. She's like, "Oh, like I have to sign him up for theater." And outside of that, I was very shy and almost like afraid as a kid. But I found that whenever I stepped on stage or whenever the camera was rolling, it just gave me the opportunity to be my true self, to be honest, to tell the truth, to express myself, and I just started to fall in love with it. And since I graduated college a couple of years ago, I've been transitioning into film. Also joined SAG-AFTRA, so we're in good company there. And
I feel like the lonely person. You guys.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, I am SAG eligible, but I mean
he's eligible. That's
that's good. But I mean,
students. That is
on
the
that.
ideal place to be.
Yeah,
Right.
SAG
so,
eligible.
Eligible. But where did you, if you don't mind me asking, where did
That's
you go
okay.
to school?
Yeah, I went to Northeastern University.
Oh, that's a good school. That is
yeah,
really
so I
good.
transferred there after 1 year at a liberal arts school in Pennsylvania. I would not have gotten in right away, but transferred there, and just being in the heart of Boston really inspired me to just pursue my creative passions. I actually wanted to be a...
So you're from Pennsylvania originally?
No, I'm from Andover. I'm from Andover,
Oh,
Mass.
Andover. Jay Leno's hometown.
Yes, Jay Leno.
Yeah.
He was supposed to speak at our graduation, and then I don't know what happened. But yeah, no, I've been in Mass for most of my life, and still here for now. So yeah.
I think a lot of creatives will say they were shy.
Yeah.
I was as well.
Oh, you
which
were?
is
I
why
was too.
Yeah.
My family
Oh, wow. Okay.
kind of guided me towards this
Interesting.
industry to help overcome shyness.
Yeah. There's something about
sure.
what about it do you think allowed you to get out of it?
I think sometimes just being forced to perform in front of people or to speak in front of people, and then it helps with your self-esteem and confidence.
Yes, I agree.
I also grew up showing horses, so that is a totally different, topic. But however, it still speaks to the competition and security and self-esteem and confidence, right?
Yep.
Like I'm super competitive now.
Oh yeah.
And
Don't get in their bed, so
yeah.
You know,
And
all
as a
three
child,
of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a child, say what was that?
I would have never dreamed that I'd be here.
Mm.
You know, child like 10 or 11 when I was still shy.
Yeah, I never.
Yeah.
I was the same way. I never thought of myself as an actor. You know,
Right.
I mean, nobody in my family is an actor. You know, my father was a bricklayer.
Yeah.
He's retired now, but I guess it, like I said, it came when I started doing it. I got more confident in what I was doing, and it's been a lot of fun. You know, and
Yeah.
it's really been fun to do. Now, how did you? I want to talk about your movie that you are producing right now. We got, in fact, if we can show, this is the Ocean Child. Okay, and got even got a pad for the mouse pad on that too. Now, Marilyn, you talked to me about this. Will you tell us a little bit about the movie? How'd you come about doing this?
Yeah. So Ocean Child started 5 years ago as a proof of concept. And my co-writer, her name is Laura Coons from Texas. We write almost everything together. And started as a proof of concept with 4 little girls that learned how to shapeshift to become mermaids in the School of Mermaidology. Mm-hmm. And we did this as a proof of concept because 2 of those little girls were moving to LA. We did it quickly and they needed something for their reels. Yeah, and so then we also had a song. I wrote the lyrics for that song, and we produced it. And then they have their reels, and both of those little girls, since it was 6 years ago, I'm proud to say, are both SAG. They're doing a lot of work. And one of them, Joy Tuck, actually came back for this Ocean Child. Yeah, from Hawaii. She was in Texas at the time. And she and her mom came in from Hawaii because they just really wanted to still be involved with this. Yeah.
Yeah. So the movie was shot in Plymouth. You said Plymouth.
Yeah. This movie was shot in Plymouth. We changed the storyline. It has expanded quite a bit, and now the storyline has written to be a series, a limited series, because Laura and I feel like this is really the time that all ages, it's not just for children, need something mystical and magical that spans all ethnicities, genders, ages, everything, you know, for a feel-good story.
Yeah, people like mermaids, though, I think.
Absolutely.
You know,
people love mermaids. And this particular story is based on a young girl's journey to her destiny as a mermaid. So she's always had these feelings that she was a mermaid. She doesn't know that her father, which is played by fabulous Alex, and her grandmother, which is played by me, are half mermaids, humans, because we both gave up being mermaids for love.
Yeah, it was tough, man. It's tough to give that up. I really,
right.
you know,
tough to give up swimming in those tails. Right, yeah, exactly.
So, is it kind of like the movie Splash, you know, with Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah? Anything?
No, that was a really entertaining movie. I love that movie. But this is following her destiny, you know, and her mother, his wife, doesn't want her to be a mermaid. She doesn't want any talk of this. Yeah. Which, you know, and so he has his hands full with her.
Right.
And she, you know, doesn't like me always kind of pushing the mermaid with my granddaughter.
Now, who plays your granddaughter?
Her name is Avery Lynn, and she's from Virginia. And we actually cast her first to do our original song. So I knew her musically. She's very, very talented. She's had many releases of singles. She lives in Virginia and works with her music coach, who also produced it, the original song. All 3 of us wrote it, myself, Avery, and Donna. And it was just produced in studio about 3 weeks ago. So now we have the original song. It's absolutely beautiful. Once you hear Avery sing it, she has the voice of an angel.
You might cry. We're actually doing a rehearsal.
We're going to show. We're going to show.
Yes.
We're going to in a few minutes. We're going to show the trailer, but we're going to look at right now some pictures that you sent us about the cast and behind the scenes. If you want to take a look,
Sure.
Let's take a look at some of the pictures that we see right here. Okay.
This is Avery.
That's Avery?
And she,
wow.
but I didn't get to finish. So once we started the auditions, it became clear to us that there was no one but Avery that could play the lead of Hope. Because we'd already decided she was going to sing the original song. So this is how
She was the only Hope.
She was the only Hope.
Wow.
It was obvious. So,
And,
then there's
Hey, there we
Alex,
are.
myself as
Wow.
grandmother, his wife
my
Mary, who's
goodness.
always having a meltdown.
Yeah, I know.
And Avery, and you can barely see Lexi's little head
Oh,
in
the
front
The
of
dog,
Mary.
yeah. Dog was a hit.
And her,
Dog was the highlight
and her
of the shoot.
mermaid tail.
Alex,
yeah.
out of curiosity, did you
Yeah.
audition for this? How did you come about?
I did not
Yeah.
audition. Yeah, I'm kidding. I did audition.
Yeah.
So I think Marilyn was looking for someone to play Hope's dad, and at the particular time, I was in good contact with Mary, who played Haley.
Yeah.
And so I think it was just a matter of great timing where Marilyn reached out to Mary. She's like, "Oh, do you know anyone, your age who
Yeah.
could, fit the bill for the father/husband?" And then, Marilyn DM'd me and did the audition, and
The rest
I
is
guess it was
history.
good enough. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
don't think you ever actually give me feedback on the audition.
Oh, it was great.
But,
well, you
okay,
got
it was
hired.
great.
I mean, you
Okay,
booked the
I
role.
got
Yeah, if
the
you
role.
got hired, I mean,
Yeah.
if they hired you, that means they must have liked
Yeah, I
you.
guess so. I guess so.
right.
So,
but yeah.
okay, here's another.
This, I'm so excited about this because as female writers, actors, et cetera, you guys may not know this, but usually female filmmakers, producers, crew, et cetera, fall in 20 to 30% of being utilized and still in the industry. So for me, it was really, really important for me to try to have an all-female crew as much as possible. And I did, and they were awesome. And from left to right is Nikki Skelly, Laura Coons from Texas, Latisse Towns Quare, another one of my Texas co-directors, Avery, myself, Mary, Melanie Nusterick, and Colleen Finn, and then Beth Ritchie, sound. She's always got her
So it was like an all-female
It was-
casting crew.
Crew.
Yeah, I think
Crew.
I was the only male.
Yeah,
Actually, it was,
for sure.
Yeah.
And you were the only male in the cast. Even
Yep.
the dog is female. But however, and I also need to give a shout out to Amanda McGrady, who was going to be our DP,
Yeah.
who's amazing, and also a shout out to Women in Film and Video,
Yeah, I know
New
who they-
England,
yeah.
because I found all these wonderful ladies, crew, my female crew, from Whitney, which is wonderful. So if you're not a member, and you don't have to be a female, please do join because it's a wonderful organization. And Joseph Marcello ended up being my DP on the Mermaid Beach Day because Amanda had a conflict that just could not be helped, so she couldn't come on that day. And then Nikki Skelly was the DP the other days where our house scenes were. And then we have a Hawaii second unit as
Oh.
well.
You shot some of this movie in Hawaii
Yes.
too. Wow.
Yes. And so Debbie and Joy Tuck, remember I said 6 years later she came back.
Yeah.
So they are my Hawaii unit, and Debbie served as director, and Joy was the only actor there. I didn't even go, so don't look at
oh,
me
you
like
didn't?
that.
I thought you
didn't even
did.
go.
Oh, wow.
No.
Okay.
But we have drone shots, and they're beautiful drone shots of Joy swimming in her tail.
Oh,
And
wow.
Hawaii, right, and some B-roll of the ocean, because that was important to us because it kind of goes along with the storyline.
That's interesting. Let's see another picture. Okay, that's a behind-the-scenes
Yeah.
thing.
That's
that-
Avery in her bedroom.
in her bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Even she.
Love
Oh,
this
this
picture.
scene.
No,
man.
this
is
this,
one of my
this
favorite
was
pictures.
probably. I mean, it's the first scene of the
Is
film.
that Hawaii?
No,
No, this is in Plymouth.
Oh,
This is in
that's Plymouth.
that's Plymouth Beach.
My God.
It was pretty
That's-
early in the morning. It was about 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
And the water looks so clear, so beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
gorgeous.
Alex and myself,
Yep.
Yeah.
and we are actually throwing her scales.
We're throwing her scales back
into the water,
ocean. Yep.
which is part of the Mermaid Destiny. Her scales that she was born with. We have to release them on her eve of her 13th birthday, and that's the scene, and that's Joseph and Beth.
But that's just a beautiful picture. I mean, you couldn't tell if you
Yeah.
would have shown me that
I
picture. I,
know.
would not know that was Plymouth,
That's
Massachusetts. I would think it was Hawaii or somewhere in South America or something. It's just so
Yeah.
beautiful, or maybe L.A. But not Plymouth.
Right. I live in Plymouth, and I spent many a morning going there, looking at the different rocks and the formations and the water and the coastline to determine the time of day that would really give us the most beautiful cinematography. And then when you get to the mermaid, picture those rocks. It was so important for me to have those rocks with the background of the sky and the water in the background. Yeah.
Wow.
But I will just say, Steve, this scene, at least for me, and I think you as well, Marilyn, it was very, very emotional.
For sure.
You know, because this is Hope essentially leaving her past behind and moving on to that next, you know, great chapter,
Yeah.
you know, in her life. And for us, we're just releasing, you know, it's like we want to protect her, but we also want her to live the life of her dreams, to have that fulfilling life.
Oh my gosh,
and,
I have goosebumps.
yeah, oh man. So I think I related to it as
Yeah.
well, which is part of the reason why it was an emotional scene.
Yeah, for sure.
I can imagine. I mean, are you guys are you method actors? Is that when you get involved? I sometimes think of myself as a method actor.
Yeah.
I always say, one class I took, they always told me that if you want to be emotional during a scene, think of something sad in your life.
For sure.
Yep. Yeah. I was fortunate to study method for a number of years and still am studying it.
Look, I'm crying now.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Maybe you'll drop me again.
Maybe. Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, so he had to help me
dropped
up.
you. Oh.
He had to help me up from me throwing scales. And he put his hand up to me, but he really didn't like strong hand me. And he's like, well,
yeah,
I really
don't
had to
know.
help you up.
I don't know.
He dropped me in the
I did
water,
drop you. I'm
and
sorry.
I ruined
It
the lav
was,
mic.
and then you were all wet and everything.
I
and
was all wet.
It was a
my
disaster.
Yeah, and then I was really crying.
Well,
So that added to the emotion.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely think with method, it gives you the opportunity to tap into yourself and your personal experiences, and I guess just face yourself on a deeper level, and that will allow the truth to come out in the performance.
now the actor, we still have some more pictures. The actress is but that's another. We already seen that one. That's the shot of.
That's myself, and there's
Oh my God!
Lexi.
It's like
Lexi, there she is.
So does she have a part in the movie, or
She does.
She does.
She does, and actually in a couple of her scenes, you'll see it when you see the final film, is that in her scene she kept turning around to look like, did you get that to the camera?
Oh, she did. Was that good? Am I good?
I know, does this
Am I a
tail
good
make
actor?
me,
Yeah.
make me look fat, you know?
Did she become a mermaid too, or is it?
She already is.
Oh.
Now, this is Hope's dog, and she likes to dress her as a mermaid just because she's so in love with mermaids, but she was a good girl.
What kind of dog is Lexi?
Doberman.
A Doberman? Oh, a Doberman. Oh.
She's a grand champion ex-show
that's
dog.
awesome. Okay, now, this is the shot of the
These are my mermaids.
the actresses. Now, can you tell us
I can.
who's who and
Yeah, so from left to right, we have Evelyn Rubio, who is also a very talented musician from Texas that I know, and you can see she has her saxophone. So she,
that's a saxophone. Oh my
that's
goodness.
a saxophone, and she opens the scene with that saxophone, and she sings. And then beside her is Joy Tuck, who came from Hawaii, who was in the first proof of concept. Atop is Queen Amara, who's Latisse from Texas.
Everyone's from Texas.
Beside Joy is Reese, and she actually lives in Maine. And then behind her is Avery. And then to Avery's is Chloe. And then Gavin is our only male human. And then beside him is Jayla.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so the mermaids came, ages 6 and up, came from Texas, Virginia, Hawaii, and New England.
Now I have to ask you, the costumes that they wear. I mean, is it easy to swim in them, or is it?
No.
It's not.
Should we pull it
Yeah,
up?
Maybe you should give it a shot, Steve.
Yeah, I
We're
think
gonna
you
look
should
at
put it
one of
on.
the
I would love
costumes.
to.
We're gonna look at one of the costumes
Whoa.
here. Oh my goodness.
Is that real?
Yeah.
It's real. Look at
Wow.
this. Look at this.
Oh my goodness. I've always wanted to be a mermaid.
Oh my God.
This is Queen Amara's tail, and I brought it so you could really see, hold it up all the way, how big it is.
Oh wow.
It's quite big, and
Wow.
so you can imagine that once you put this on, you
Yeah.
kind of have to shimmy to wherever you're going to be
Hey.
because you can't really walk, right?
Yeah.
And it's heavy.
Wow.
It's heavy though.
Yeah,
Too. I mean,
and so this is why the mermaids have this swimming.
So you went into the
ability.
ocean to get this. You collected it from a mermaid.
Yeah,
Yes.
I took it from her. Yeah.
What's it made out of?
This is stretchy, and then the fin is actually hard, like bendable plastic.
No. Wow, that is something. Maybe I'll try it on after the show.
Yeah,
that'd be-
why not now? No,
That'd be
okay.
great for our picture. That'd be great.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna show right now. We're gonna show the trailer.
Okay.
That we want to see so people can get a better understanding of it. And
Sure.
I'm excited
we're
to
gonna
see
see
it. I have
this.
not seen the trailer
You've
yet.
not
seen
So
the
I've
trailer
not
yet.
seen the trailer, so
Not
we'll
okay,
see.
so we're gonna enjoy. So enjoy this trailer from Ocean's Child.
Then we owe it to Hope to discover her own destiny. Anything else would be selfish.
Let him go. It's up to Hope now.
Mercakes.
Oh, there you are. Happy birthday, my sweet mermaid.
Good morning. Do I smell mercakes? I can't believe my baby girl's birthday is today. Stop growing up so fast, will you?
I dreamed about being a mermaid, but this time I was really there. I met Queen Amar of the Seven Seas. It was magical.
Legends do tell us mermaids are mystical beings indeed.
Hope, we've been waiting for you. Bienvenida.
The moon and stars above. The sea is what we love. We beckon you to grant our wish. Starfish, starfish, starfish. I have a tail. Oh, I've always wanted to be a mermaid.
Hope, I am Queen Amar of the Seven Seas. Mermaids are indeed real, and this ocean is our home. Unfortunately, the world is not ready for us to live in the open. Humans fear what they do not understand, and they do not accept what's different from them.
But I want to stay here. I don't want to go back.
Your patience will serve you well during our time apart. Until we meet again.
Enough! I don't want to hear any more.
But Mom, you never believe.
Legends tell us there was a mermaid from the Caribbean sea pod that was in love with a sailor on that ship. And she knew the ship was in trouble, and she asked the Asian Pacific pod to help bring it back to safety.
Mermaids. They protected that ship. I knew it.
Which reminds me, I want to give you your birthday gift. It's an aquamarine stone made from the tears of a mermaid. This mermaid was from the Caribbean sea pod.
Just like the mermaid who protected that ship. Thank you, Nana. You really do believe.
I do.
More nonsense mermaid talk? You're gonna give this back to Nana. Meet me in the kitchen.
You never need to part with this.
We need to support Hope in her dreams.
I cannot believe you're encouraging this. She's delusional.
And yet her unconscious mind allowed her to dream in unspoken detail that only a mermaid in that world would know, as I foretold. I don't want to lose her.
I'm dreaming of the life I'll have once I follow my destiny. Set my sights on all the sea stars. Where will they take me? Under the full moon, throughout the ocean blue. Someplace, somewhere new. Somewhere all my wishes will come true.
Wow, that looks really nice.
Yeah.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
no, I'm sorry. I don't mean to forget the granddaughter. What's her name again?
Hope.
Hope. I mean, so she actually wrote the lyrics to that song herself.
There's three of us that co-wrote the lyrics. Myself, Avery, which plays Hope, and her music coach and producer. Her name is Donna Breton.
Wow.
And it took us several months to write the lyrics, and to get the melody together. And we shot it in studio, and it sounds absolutely amazing. So we just got the final version this week, and it'll be added, like Avery singing. That's one of the last scenes.
Yeah.
And then we go right into the credits, where the original song will then play throughout the credits at the end.
Oh,
Right.
all right. So when can we expect to see this movie in theaters? Anytime soon, or?
Well, I just today, I haven't even looked at it yet, got the rough cut. He's very quick. He's an amazing editor.
okay.
I know, I have
There we go.
goosebumps. I'm so excited. I haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah.
I'll do it tonight when I go home. But so the next steps for Ocean Child are getting it edited, colored, adding the music, et cetera, and then entering only Academy Award qualifying film festivals.
Academy Award. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gotta dream big.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, we feel like the story is so beautiful, and the cinematography and the songs and everything that go along with it is such a
Yep.
beautiful message.
I could be talking to an Oscar winner right here, both of you.
Yeah.
You never
could be.
know, right?
And you too.
Yeah.
No, not
yeah.
not me, but
But
No.
that's what will happen in 2023. And so we will not have a local screening because many film festivals don't want you to screen it. They want to be the premier state
Oh.
that screen the film. So we want to get through the film festivals.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then hopefully, we'll be in Sundance, and then we get picked up for, one of the networks for the series.
No, that really is something I can't. I'm looking forward to it. I'd love to see the movie. But yeah, I mean, my friend, our friend Kayla,
Yeah.
she's part of an Oscar-winning movie, which
Yeah,
was Coda.
Coda.
Coda was a great movie.
Absolutely.
But this looks really nice. It really,
Yes.
you guys have done such a good job. So, Alex,
Yes.
you said you're going to be leaving to go to LA soon. Is that true?
You know what? I'm leaving right now.
Hey,
Okay.
come back here.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm leaving in 2 days after Thanksgiving.
Before we
So,
ask,
yeah.
what have we seen you in films shot in Boston? Is there any movie? Can you say like?
Yeah, I can. Obviously, this. Let's see. I was in a web series called Hardened, produced by Anawan Studios. It stars Brandon Scales. He was in a number of. I think he was in Patriots Day and a couple of like Spencer Confidential.
I was in Patriots.
Oh, you were in Patriots
nice.
Day.
I was.
Wow, okay.
I was. I actually got to see myself. I was just an extra. I was drinking a beer. Well, it was actually water, but I was drinking a beer in the beginning of the scene where the couple they end up losing their legs in the.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but the
Oh,
actors
wow.
though they didn't lose their legs. But I'm saying this.
Yeah,
is the part of
yeah,
the
right.
show.
No, I know, but still, yeah.
Yeah, I
it's,
know. But it was a lot of fun. That was
yeah.
a great film shot scene to do.
Yeah.
But what else have you been in?
Yeah, so I was in a feature that was produced and shot last fall, so about 12 months ago, and it's still sort of in the works. They're hoping to finish it soon and ultimately, submit it to film festivals, and obviously get it picked up. Other than that, primarily a bunch of short and independent films. So I've been very fortunate to build a pretty solid demo reel. So agents, watch out. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he's not.
But yeah, no. Even student films have been really, really great. Just getting good footage and even doing a lot of background work as well.
Yeah,
even tonight, I'm doing something in Boston, an overnight shoot.
Is that for Thug or one of the Liam Neeson
It's for. I don't know if I'm allowed to say
okay,
what
if
it
you
is.
can't tell me, you can't.
Yeah, I
tell
don't think
me.
I can, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, yeah, just a lot of background. That's how I was able to join SAG, primarily through doing background work. But Julia, done a lot of Julia, Spirited, which I think Marilyn worked in that as well. With
Yeah.
You know, I
Will
never
Ferrell.
got to do Spirited. I put
That's
myself
so fun.
available. I mean,
Yeah.
I know Kayla was part of it, but I never got to do it myself. I mean, I guess it was like near the end of the pandemic, and they were going with like SAG actors first, so they paid
Yeah.
their dues. So I didn't mind that, but I mean, it's understandable. But listen, Alex, I want to wish you good luck.
Thank you.
I hope
Appreciate it. Yeah.
And if you make it, don't forget me or
I
Marilyn.
will not.
Right.
I absolutely
All right.
will not. You guys will
Okay.
always have a special
Yeah,
place in
I
my
want to see you on
heart,
Jimmy
definitely.
Kimmel in the near
Yes,
future.
and then
That's right.
you'll be hosting it someday.
I
you
won't
never
be
know.
hosting.
Well, you
Marilyn,
could.
what's next for you after this movie?
Yeah, so what's next for me? And you said just an extra. I don't think that
Yeah,
we should
true.
ever
That is true.
look at just an
Just
extra.
yeah.
Because, like and I want to give a shout out also to Angela Perry from Boston Casting
Yep.
and from LDI and Jody Purdy, because those are really the ones that cast the background actors, and we're still an integral part of the storyline. Right, because especially when you watch
absolutely,
Spirited,
yeah.
oh my gosh, like all those people dancing and so many, and Hocus Pocus, like so many films and productions that are in Boston that I don't even know if people are aware of that,
Yeah, there is a lot filming
lot
in
filming.
Boston.
Wasn't Hocus Pocus filmed in Rhode Island though? Wasn't it?
Perhaps. maybe.
Well, both
I
of
don't know.
them, but New England.
Yeah.
New
Right,
England.
so it's still
Yeah.
New England, and it's
Yeah.
still those three people that are casting these background extras, because it's still networking. It's still working on a set. You're networking. You never know who you're going to meet. You could get upgraded. It happens all the time.
You could.
From background.
Exactly. They could
Happens
give you a
all the
line.
time.
They could give you a small role.
Absolutely.
And I would say also to your point, Marilyn, on the networking. Yes, networking as far as like moving up for your career, but also networking in the sense just connecting with other humans, just spitballing, having fun. You say you love voiceover, Steve, and doing crazy character voices. Like maybe, on background, you meet someone with a similar passion. You meet like fellow musicians and whatever it is. I just think it's an opportunity to grow in that fellowship, like as artists.
Absolutely.
Like I said to you before the show, I mean, Mel Blanc was one of my idols.
Yeah.
I used to love, from all the Looney Tune characters and all the things he did.
Yeah.
But
so recently, well, not so recently. So I did Thug. I can say it because I've already done.
You're not a fuck.
Yeah. So with Liam, and he got to cuss me out, part of the script, and who better to be cussed out with from Liam, right? That's why
I've always
right?
been a fan of Liam Neeson
Yeah,
since he
for
did
sure.
the show.
And-
Since he did the movie Schindler's List, I've always been a fan
Oh
of his.
yeah, Out of the Blue with Diane Kruger, Junction with Sophia Bush. I did that, and of course, streaming soon is Spirited, and I Want to Dance with Someone.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was
I did that.
so
I was in that
talented.
I was.
For
that's
sure.
that's why I got
Yeah.
I got one of my SAG vouchers on I Want to Dance with
Somebody, right.
So,
And then you asked, what am I doing next? So I have 3 productions in pre-production. One is called Sleep on It, which will be a limited series, where I'll be interviewing patients that have real sleep disorders and then getting physician statements on their journey with their diagnosis, treatments, and so forth. And then a short thriller, which will be shot this winter and next spring. And then an adventure feature, which we'll shoot next summer.
oh wow.
Yeah,
Keep me in mind if I want to
For
audition for
sure.
you. If I definitely do.
for sure.
Guys,
Me too.
guys, I am so happy for you guys to be on the show. I want to
Thanks so
thank you
much.
both
Absolutely.
for being on now. Ocean's
Thank
Child.
you.
Is there a website that people can go to find out more about the movie?
Yeah, so you can look at my IMDb page, Marilyn Swick, and my Instagram's also Marilyn Swick, Facebook, and then the Facebook page for Ocean Child is actually Mermaids Among Us, and then on IMDb you can find its IMDb page as well.
Oh, that's great. We'll have that in the credits at the end of the show.
Stevie, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to thank you. Like, I know we already thanked you at the beginning, but
Yeah.
just thinking about it and feeling the energy, I wanted to sincerely thank you again.
Oh, thank you.
Because you're giving us, as
thank you for
as
being on the
artists,
show.
the opportunity to express ourselves and get our voice
Yeah.
out there.
Well, we're all
and
artists.
we're all artists too, and you're sharing your story as well,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
just fun to share that.
I really
Absolutely.
appreciated having
Absolutely.
you guys. Funny thing was, I didn't meet you, Marilyn, until I zoomed with you 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And I just met
I
you
just
today,
met you 40 minutes ago
40
outside
minutes ago.
the building.
And but it's been fun. Keep in touch.
Absolutely.
Probably can't wait to see the movie
Thank
Ocean's
you.
Child. Ocean Child. I keep saying Ocean's
Yeah,
Child,
no,
but it's
it's-
Ocean Child.
only one ocean.
But thank you so much for the mouse pad and the mug. I really appreciate it. Thank you
Thank
once
you so
again.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Thank you.
Alex.
Thank
I
you
really
so much.
appreciate it. And that's all the time we have for the Stevie B show. As always, I'm Stevie B. So we'll hope to see you next time. So long, folks. See you later.